What is going on, everybody? My name is Jesse, aka your very own one and only Shot Town Smart, and today I just wanted to address the wrestling news that shook the wrestling world yesterday, and that is R Truth, aka Ron Killings, has been released by the WWE. It's something that for most people just did not feel right. There are some people that just did not care. There are people who just called it a business move, and those people I choose to ignore because I feel like they have no soul at all. Our truth is more than a business move. How many people have been released by WWE and have just flown under the radar? How many people that have been released in a group of people and they just get labeled as, it's a business, it's fine. They'll get another job, they'll move on. And that's probably true for most of them. But our truth is not the same. All right. Let's get into it real quick. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's very important to what I'm trying to accomplish here, and I can't do it without you guys, and I appreciate all your help. Let's get into it. R Truth, released by WWE. WWE legend R Truth confirms his departure from the company in shocking news. Truth took to Twitter confirming his departure from the company. He wrote, and I quote, "I'm sorry to inform you all, I just got released from WWE. I want to thank WWE for the ride, but mostly I want to thank each and every one of you who was along for the ride. Thank you for all the love, support, and appreciation you have given me over the years. Thank you." End quote. R Truth, who was considered one of WWE's biggest fan favorite stars due to his funny character and positive attitude, caught many by surprise with the announcement. The shock was most likely due to the fact that he had a high profile match with John Cena last weekend at Saturday night's main event. That is that's just another element to it. They just put Truth in an extremely high profile match on national TV, just showcasing him to the world that he's a part of the company, a part of this program with John Cena, and then on Sunday, he's gone. It's kind of odd and it's kind of weird. Like I said, it just feels like WWE has lost its heart and soul, and we'll come back to that. Fightful and PW Insider quickly confirmed that Truth's announcement was legitimate. It was confirmed that WWE chose not to renew his contract rather than officially releasing him. So that is important to note, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Not renewing his contract and releasing him in the fans' eyes is literally the exact same thing. The exact same thing. Let's see. Fightful followed up with more details, reporting that WWE made the decision without citing any misconduct or backstage issues. That is also important to note. The news surprised many inside WWE, including Truth himself, and prompted a wave of support from fellow superstars who reached out to express concern and confusion. The backstage reaction has been overwhelmingly negative. One top WWE star reportedly called the decision total nonsense, while another criticized the company's leadership as ruthless. R Truth's departure has sparked more backlash and disappointment than almost any other recent departure. Following his departure, several independent wrestling promotions have already expressed interest in him. While the exact date of his deal expiration remains unknown, He rejoined WWE in 2008 after completing his first run with the company from 1999 to 2001. After leaving the company the first time, he competed in TNA and NWA. R Truth's final run in WWE ended with a feud against his childhood hero, John Cena. The pair had their aforementioned match at the most recent edition of Saturday Night's Main Event. This news, it just hits differently. It is not the same. It is something that wrestling fans across the wrestling world have left people confused, has left people upset, and understandably so. Understandably so. Right now, I want to go through Ron Killing's post. All right, his post, and more importantly, I want to go through the names, the names of the people in that post and their reactions. It's just not normal. It's just not something that you normally typically see when you see the release of any wrestling star. So let's see. There we go. Ron Killings. And here's his post. And let's go through 19 million views on Twitter from Ron Killings. That's crazy. We have mentions in this post from Rhea Ripley, Naomi, Ricochet, Charlotte Flair, Bailey, Shotzi, Jade Cargill, Dominic Mysterio, Lex King, Jacob Fatu, Me Chin. Guys, the list goes on and on. Alexa Bliss, Donovan Dijak. This this is not normal. You can tell that there are a ton of people who are very shocked by this, and that's not even including any management backstage or fans. I don't think that this was a decision that was left solely on the plate of one person in WWE. I think this is a trickle down effect of TKO. I think TKO Holdings has gotten a hold of the WWE roster and is looking to trim and save money. And they are looking at everyone as nothing but a statistic. Nothing but a statistic. There is absolutely no care given into a decision like this, because if there was, R Truth would not be released. Put it like this: Carlito was also released. Carlito was also released on Sunday, and I don't want to say no one cares, but at the same time, we get it. They get it. You know, R Truth hits differently. One would have thought that R Truth would have had a job for life in WWE, and I myself would have been one of those people. Jonathan Coachman posted something, and I think he did a pretty good job at at breaking it down as to why exactly that this just felt wrong. Let's go over what Coachman said real quick. I got Jonathan Coachman right here. There we go. Um, let's see. Coachman said. Coachman said. that there was plenty for R Truth to do in WWE. It did not have to be in ring work. There's producers, there's coaches, there's no pun intended. There's ambassadors. A lot of the times, the talent will go to a town ahead of time before WWE does to promote the product. There's such an issue with locker room morale. If you're just constantly bringing in new talent to the locker room and rotating the old talent, it can be hard for one to adjust. It can be hard for one to feel comfortable. It can be hard to just keep the overall morale of the locker room high. And people like R Truth. Not saying this was the only job of anyone except R Truth. People like R Truth and them being a mainstay and them just being beloved by everyone in the company is a good thing to have. TKO Holdings is $1 billion company. I mean, like a $3 billion company, and R Truth's salary was not making a major impact in that. It's not like the guy was making the most money out of everyone in the entire company. So to say that it was a money issue, to me, I'm not trying to hear that. He was not breaking WWE's bank or TKO Holdings in their bank. It was just in they just treated him as a statistic, and that felt wrong. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I entirely believe that Truth will land on his feet. He will either wind up right back with WWE quickly. If not, he'll be in AEW before the end of the week. Or as soon as his contract officially ends and he's actually able to be negotiated with. That is where he will be. I believe Tony Khan is going to scoop him up right away. This guy is not just beloved in the WWE locker room. This guy is beloved in every locker room. And I'm quite confident that AEW would love to have him, and I feel like that he would go. So we shall see. But I wholeheartedly believe that we have not seen the last of Ron Killings, and I cannot wait to see him back on our wrestling screens again. Guys, that is it for this video. I just wanted to get this out there real quick and give my thoughts on it. It does suck, but the guy will land on his feet. I mean, I cannot find a single negative thing to be said about Ron Killings anywhere. The guy is that loved, and I think this is WWE's loss. To me, it feels like a release like this just it just proves that WWE has no more soul. There is no more soul in WWE. It is only business, all the time. You are nothing but a statistic to them. If you're not drawing big money, they don't care about you. They only care about their bottom line. They only care about how much money they make. And that is very telling for a company. Guys, I will see you guys next time. Peace.